well, かかっています. Sorry, I'm trying to learn some new Japanese, and so I'm trying to get it straight in my head. All right, let's go outside. Let's talk to Joyce. He did deserve it. How is it going, Jet NP? I try not to, like, because I also, like, I could easily get the shit beat out of me too. I'm not like that great. But I have like a weird, like, sort of like moral compass sometimes where I'm like, no.
The dented yellow mailbox
Let's see if it'll,
greets you with its graffito
if it's
and
forgotten
bullet
the
holes
troubles
in
of
the front.
yesterday.
The mail collection box has no face.
Sammy screwed us on that. Sammy screwed us. Imagine that one scene from the Naruto training arc where all the teachers teleport in to stop a student from literally murdering his park. I don't know that scene, but that was probably close to it. I did also witness, this was like a separate incident. This is why we never finished this game, by the way. Same class. There was this one lady who would always go, and she had to be like late 50s, maybe early 60s. Like, this was a grandma, but she was a tank. Like, this lady was... She was a tank. I wouldn't want to mess with her. Like, she was slow, but she could hit hard. And she had nails that were like the long acrylics, so she always did palm strikes, which hurt like a bitch too. But anyway, there was this one guy, and I don't think he was a regular, but he had been there a couple times. But he also like didn't get the hint with like sparring that you're not supposed to like try to kill the other person. It's like, and he also was going off script, because that's the other thing, is it's like when you're training and stuff, it's like stick to the script, only do like what we're supposed to be doing. You're not trying to like show off by beating up somebody else. Because I had just gotten done sparring with him, and I know I was getting like a little annoyed, because I was like, dude, like, you're trying to get cheap shots in, we're just training, chill the fuck out. But then he was with like grandma, and the next thing I know, grandma is beating the shit out of him. And I just hear him from the side being like, whoa, 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 what the fuck, what the fuck? And the grandma was like, what the fuck you trying to hit me for? And the trainer was like, wow. Like, and she was like full out about to kill this kid. Like, grandma was like, she like, Street came out immediately, and she was like, don't you what the fuck me, you know exactly what you were doing. And the kid had to like sit down. And I just kind of later was up to her, and I was like, dude, I was like, if you weren't gonna do it, someone was, because I was getting pissed off. And she was like, well, she was like, that boy needed to know he was like, like, I need to be put in his place. Yeah, he tried to get cheap shots on everyone, mostly the women, like, because that's what it was, is like, because a lot of the times those guys, not that anything, but like a lot of the times those guys are like too scared to do it to the men, but like on women they'll be like, ah, here's my opportunity to like really show off, as if it's showing off. But yeah, the grandma, she was like, I was like, you made a mistake going for grandma. Yeah, he found out the hard way. He found out the hard way that grandma was Yakuza. Yeah. I was proud of grandma that day. Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
I've made a mistake. One of many.
Thank you, Wendy. It was his mistake. That I don't get it too. Yeah, right, Jet MP? It's like, let me impress... I don't know if he was trying to impress the women or trying to impress the other guys by like cheap shots on the girls, or like maybe it was to feed their own egos when they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna really like know what it feels like. Sure. Oh, I can give them my bull.
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
I have it.
What is this? Are you mocking us?
Oh.
This isn't for pétanque.
But it could be.
Now. No need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
A bull, the bull. I tried. I tried my best, Gaston and René. Exactly. I really did try for a whole day. Yes. Just, yeah, the funniest one. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, though, Jed, I have known guys where, like, their strategy, they thought, like, genuinely to impress women would be like, oh, I'm gonna, like, and these are, like, adult men, because I get when you're kids, you're stupid. But, like, I know there were some adult men who've been like, oh, I'll like, insult this lady and, like, somehow that will impress her. Like, I've known guys like that, and I'm like, you're trying to pick up somebody by, like, making them feel terrible. Yeah, good luck. No one cares about booze like Gaston. No one hits like Gaston and plays pétanque like Gaston. Oh, Sammy. Sammy, no. Son, go back to bed. Go back to bed, son. I'm gonna say I really did try.
Trying is worth as much as is accomplished. In this case, almost nothing.
I mostly just didn't want to say sorry.
Fine. You try to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
Thank you. Got 10 experience points. It's too hot. How hot is it, Sam? Sammy. Sorry. Didn't mean to call you Sam. Demeet, stop. Demeet, also, you have no room to talk. Used to be playing at a crater. I saw the statue of Philippe the Third near the roundabout. Sure. What about that?
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Annoying. Oh, negging. Yeah. Insulting with the idea that the woman with low self-esteem will then seek a man's approval and be easier to manipulate. Yeah, it's like so terrible. What a like despicable like the psychiatric manipulation. Millie. Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it supposed to be like chillier now, Sammy? I'm heat sensitive too, though. Like, I can't sleep when it's hot. I will give it to you. You dislike people too much to ever do MMA again. That's the problem, Fox, is it's like, it's good and it can be bad, right? Because it does attract a lot of characters and I'm like, I hate these people. Is it where you kind of do like a backhanded compliment? Yeah, like you don't sweat much for a fat girl. It's so mean. It's so rude. It's so terrible. I'm like that. I'm like that too, though, Sammy. I can't. If it's hot out, sleep is not going to happen.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Sounds good to me.
Cocaine. Cocaine. Sounds like our kind of
No.
king. And just imagine
I hate
what kind of
electrochemistry.
cocaine a king would have had.
Oh man.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
That is like, yeah. I also have known guys who've had that kind of like. I've now learned to like, just basically like toss those guys away. Those kind of compliments where it's like, wow, thanks. I think like like you turned your fan good. I hope you get some rest, Sammy. It's late. It's so late, Sammy. It's a school night. How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Let's see. Number 1, seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. Or number 2, powerful leaders not afraid to do what must be done. That's what this country needs. Not sure how I feel about that. Is Demeet behaving? Occasionally. Toki doki. I'm trying to decide between 1 and 2, and I can see where both are going to be like misinterpreted essentially, because I do think a leader is like, a lot of times it should be somebody who speaks and acts for the people, not for his own personal gain.